Hello, Robin Rice. Thank you for booking a session with me, and I look forward to now lean into your energy. And as I tune into your energetic vibration, I connect with your higher self. And in this moment, you're welcome to take a deep breath into your nose and breathe out to your mouth. I welcome in my spirit guides, my ancestors, for a message today that is relevant for Robin Rice. All right. The first card out is the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins is a card of your beginning as a creator, making more financial prosperity. It means that you're taking moves on the planet that are bettering your life. You're seeing how things are finding you and coming towards you. The more you are having fun, having your guard let down. And I'm also the importance of saying the more you have done behind closed doors, the shadow work you're doing, the integration parts of establishing a new version of yourself in that Page of Coin element. So it means bringing more earth, nature into your environment. This can also be that you're called to be more in connection with the earth and all her elements, the ocean, the rivers. You might be called to fly on a journey because you are meant to do some work somewhere on the planet that is calling you to experience an energetic upgrade, because every time you move, you receive something new. We got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a archetype of being at the end of a complicated chapter. So there is something that have been hard, but I see that you are still standing as a warrior and a strong phoenix, because you know your capacity to create in the time ahead of you. And the thing about the Nine of Wands is that this is fire energy. And fire energy is not necessarily meant to be tamed down. It's to trust that you're capable of accomplishing all the things that you want to accomplish. There is no limits to what you can accomplish this year or even this month. Only you set the boundaries for what you can create. And know that the more you have fun with your creation, the more you have fun with your self, the more fun you will attract, the more opportunities you will attract as well. So we have the Queen of Cups, and this is a queen that speaks about your emotions and also being playful. Again, I'm bringing up playful a lot because playing brings out your inner child. It brings out the creative energy of yours. So there is something about you creating your love, either through that you're writing a book or that you're already have created something that you're standing on top of, like, wow, I accomplished this and now I am this Queen of Cups. And that is a place of work well done, and that you carry now a different energy, like you can tap into a higher consciousness, the 5D element of your nature. How can you use this fifth dimensional consciousness in your everyday life? The reason why I'm saying this is because I feel that you have done a lot of work to understand yourself, and now it's to understand something beyond yourself. And that means the realms above are rooting on you to be open for more. So that means clear cognitive senses, like your clear audience, sudden telepathic and psychic elements of yours that are being strengthened, multidimensional awareness, understanding that you're part of this world, but you also are a universe within yourself that is blossoming beyond this earthly realm. And don't be afraid to expand into those dimensions of energetic worlds. There is something about you have a gift. Use that gift, or learn to trust in that gift, that it will guide you. Even if it's guiding you for 10 minutes or 1 hour or 1 day, it's still guiding you. Trust in the guidance, trust in the signs, trust in the synchronicities. What else can we give for Robin Royce? Hoping. We got the Magician and the Death card. The Magician is an archetype for manifestation and a messenger that you have created a lot of abundance and opportunity in your life. You have done a lot for your journey, and now you can develop it in new ways, because there is a depth to an old way of working. And the reason why I'm feeling this is because there are different elements, like the sun. Because working with the sun is a different vibration than working, for example, with the moon. The moon gives you psychic strengths and telepathic strengths. The sun upgrades your DNA and nurtures your body. So there is a death to an old way of using just the mind as a tool, because the mind is great, but when the solar plexus and the chakras in the body are actively engaged in the work that you're doing, the work that you're doing becomes mastery and not just the average creation. And this is why it's so important to understand what it means to be dimensional or multidimensional, because you cannot exist in dimensional creation without being interconnected within the self. So this is a great change, representing the change of the artist, the creator, recognizing brightness that is rising from the ashes. So there is a deep death that have been ongoing for a while, but after that season of integration and finding yourself again, you're finally on the other side of that. Got the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. So both of these cards are cards of the air, and there is something fascinating that happens when you challenge the mind, because the mind likes to be page of basics. It loves logic, it loves structures that feels familiar. But the King of Swords is a guided message that you do not need to understand the logic behind the things that you're starting to understand, because there is not logic understanding in the multi-dimensional consciousness. Logic is not consciousness. Logic is structure created by mankind. This is why things are coming into this world like star ancestors or the Arcturians, how we can open our crown chakra for that connection to happen when we are aware that there is so much more than the 3D realm that we were all born into, but rather be more of a king. And that king is that masculine energy within you that is able to have that precise knowing, is this accurate, or is it something I can look into to learn from? Because every time we repeat a cycle, we're asked to look at it from a new perspective, so that when you look at something from a new perspective, you can see, wow, I was just learning how to reflect on a higher understanding of it all. And this is why it's beautiful to learn the basics of new understandings. And basics gives you the moment to understand that the phase that you've been through, the Nine of Wands, which is harsh endings puts you through the fire, but it puts you through the fire so you can come out much smarter, much more wise about who you are and how you function, and what you can do with that information that you're feeling, that you're receiving from the realms above, because there are a lot of energy that comes into your field as you are upgrading and shifting and changing. And that's why I also said the solar sun, how the sun is changing your DNA both inside and outside. We got the wheel with Archangel Michael. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. So, this is the time where things are moving in your favor. And you have gone through this death so that you could prepare for this time that is right here. And the wheel saying that it's time for a positive change, and a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. There's a change that you have looked into, there's a change that you have given awareness to, and now that you're giving awareness to that part of yourself, the wheels are turning for you, and they are turning for your favored outcomes. A message from Archangel Michael. Let's see here. The angels sent you this card because of positive changes occurring in your life. Expect and enjoy beneficial new opportunities as they present themselves. This is an optimal time to make big and small changes. Take the leap with the knowledge that everything will work well for you. Old blocks are lifting and everything now moves forward quickly. If recent events shook your faith, you will now see how they were actually positive for you. Rapid advancement is likely now. This is interesting because for the body, it can be shocking when changes come into your life. But when that change finally lands, you understand that it was just shaping you to be a better version of yourself, a more loving version of yourself, a wholer version of yourself. Because in the time of repair, you repair the parts of yourself that you ignored in earlier stages of your life. So this is why great fortune, great opportunities, great change is here for you. Be gentle with yourself, be gentle with your life and see how gentle things come to you. Miracles and sudden, unexpected, great blessings just out of the blue, because you are who you are. We got the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords is like, the more you're saying no to the things that drain God. Sorry. The more you say no to the things that drain you, like cut it out, like cut, the more abundant you will be. You see, this is the Nine of Cups version of you, like a version of self that sits patiently and abundantly at home or wherever you are, and is either nurturing a child or nurturing someone you love or your inner child, because you have that capacity to give that child of yours so much love. And this is why it's so important to cut cords with the old walls and the old identities that are finally being removed from the veils. And these veils are difficult to change, but remember that the more you're able to say no to all dynamics, the more you transform into the most beautiful version of you that have ever existed on this earth. What else can I say? The Knight of Swords. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is that there is change in your destiny happening right now. And that means that destiny is reorganizing itself to meet the version you have become, to meet the shifted version of you. How can I say this? The stars have aligned because you have aligned. You wouldn't receive this message if you weren't aligned to receive. And you receive now a version of you that destiny has written abundance, gifts, health, strength, family, home, structure. Don't listen to the doubts of the mind or the old aspects that kept you on an old destiny path. The clearing happens once you're able to ignore what is illusion and are able to listen to what is creation. I feel the importance of sharing, that you have now the chance to reconnect with someone or something you truly love. And this is a time for you to take that opportunity into great hands and do something about your private life and make that life your dream life. We also got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a messenger of speaking to the world, speaking to an audience confidently through your work, knowing that your work is meant to be recognized, it's meant to be heard, it's meant to be witnessed. And remember to believe that you were born for great things. And the great abundant universe doesn't stop just because other people stop. You must see yourself as someone in your own league to continue to accomplish things, even though that some people will envy you, some people will be jealous of you. Move forwards and continue to be who you said you would be. And do not fall into the loops, because you can do much more with your life. The Hermit comes out as also a confirmation that a time where you used to be comfortable is ending, because now you're stepping out into new territories, new era, new possibilities. Do not let this opportunity lose you. Use your strength, use your knowledge. This is a message from your higher self to continue to know that you have beautiful wisdom and love. And I also see the animals, how you are someone who deeply care for your environment, for those who are around you. Believe that you came here with great purpose. You came here with great potential to share that love beyond, to the land, to the earth, to the animals, to the birds, to the dolphins, to the stars, in the ocean, on the skies. Talk to them and they will talk to you. Recognize them and they will send you gifts and abilities beyond the understanding of the logical mind, because they see you, they see all of you. They see the little girl inside of you. They see everything that they removed from your consciousness through programming. They see the awakened version of you. They see the master in you. They see the ascended master. Ace of Coins. This is an opportunity of a lifetime that is finding you at this time. Believe in your potential and you will change your own personal world. You can build, you can create, because you are a creator, and you will have a lot of abundance and wealth finding you in this lifetime. It's for you, it's not against you. Believe that you were meant for great wealth, great freedom, great potential. And so it will be. You have wings, angelic wings. You have a coin in your hand. Will you continue to bless your life with miracles and abundance? Go for it. You can do it, because it is within you. You were supposed to find something liberating in yourself to create. This is either a business you have or a business that you're now working on. Continue to develop strength there, because you will succeed beyond and above. Nothing is impossible. Okay, Robin Rice, thank you so much for booking a session with me, and I hope there was something here for you in this message today. I hope to hear back from you, and let me know if you would like to have some more readings with me or some private sessions. I have some offerings on my website if you would like to have some personal calls, or let me know. We could do a weekly session or something. I loved reading for you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much.